Hey guys, this is YT42, and welcome back to Metroid, Part 2, Episode 2, whatever. Anyway, we are now in the second area of the game. Well, most people say, you know, go to Kraid first and do Kraid, but my opinion, don't do that. Go straight for Norfair and pick up as many items and upgrades as you can before heading into one of the boss areas. It just makes it so much easier. Plus, there's a missile expansion lying right there. But another thing is that there's this one section of Norfair where there are 5 missile packs just laying out in the open, as well as the ice beam. Like, that's pretty cool, because what they've been, the wave beam is in here as well. So the ice beam freezes enemies, the wave beam goes through walls, and also goes through enemies. And it's much stronger, and you may think, wow, sounds much better. But there are certain sections in this game where you do need the ice beam, especially in the final area, or it just makes your life a whole lot easier. So I don't pick up the wave beam for this playthrough, however, I do go, at the end of part 4, I do go back and, I show off, the wave beam. And I prefer the ice beam, but I do love the wave beam, if only for its power. Although, one thing that I wish, you could have done with Zero Mission was turn items off and on. Like you can do in Super Metroid. Because in Super Metroid, sometimes, well, anytime, you can turn off you can turn off anything, I believe. So you can turn off beams and stuff, because they automatically stack. You can turn them off and get, beam combos and stuff, and it's really, really cool. But, in Zero Mission, they were planning to do that. In fact, there's code in the game that says, hey, you can do this, but you never actually can. Which sucks, because I would have loved, because in this game, I really love to do something especially in this game, I'd love if there was some sort of code where you could switch between the ice beam and wave beam whenever you wanted, once you've collected them. That'd be so cool. But anyway, where I went here is I went straight for the, if I can, boss token. Thank you! High jump boots, which allows you to jump higher. Why did I go after this? It seems like an optional upgrade. Well, it is. But you will actually want to go this way in order to get the high jump boots, but as well, once you get the high jump boots, you can actually access another upgrade in Brinstar. And that upgrade is a suit upgrade, which, okay. But anyway, if you see random cuts here, it's me checking the guide, the map. But the suit upgrade, it protects you from, it doubles your, your damage resistance, which is good, because trust me, you want damage resistance in this game. Some of the enemies here will do so much to you. Also I hate that purple flying thing. Really pees me off. Anyway. So, yeah, at the moment, we're going back through here in order to get another item, another upgrade, which is, it's so useful, trust me. The, screw attack. The screw attack, when you jump, you'll, you know how sometimes when I jump, or when Samus jumps, she enters, she just jumps up straight, and sometimes she goes into, this little spinning animation like that. Well, with the screw attack, when you go into that little spinning animation, that means that, you will, do an attack, and you will kill stuff while doing that, and it's so useful. It does so much damage. Oh my god, my chair is actually so annoying. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, this is where you want to go in order to get to the, screw attack. So, alright, so far I've been really, really positive about this game. Let me explain a few negatives. Well, for one, this game is really, really hard. And without a map feature or a guide or whatever, you're gonna have no clue as to where to go. Which, you know, that sucks, but, you know, NES and all that stuff. Another thing, there's so many problems with this game. Like, I mentioned how enemies can go through doors with you and hurt you while you can't do anything. That sucks. What also sucks is that, you know, all the features, like, from, like, the next games in the series aren't in here, like, saving. Man. I mean, there is a password system, but the Famicom version, which is the Japanese NES, they got a save feature. And so did Zelda 1, even for, you know, everywhere else. And, you know, that sucks, like, we didn't get a save feature. And it's like, oh, it takes too much, it costs too much to produce batteries for, you know, NES games. It's just like, whatever, you did it for Zelda 1, I'm pretty sure you could do it for this one as well. I mean, you already did it with the Famicom version, why not give us a save feature? I mean, I get that the Famicom version was for the Famicom disk system, which was, like, floppy disks, but, you know, why you no battery when Zelda 1 got battery? It's, like, so annoying. But anyway, I'm running low on health here. Good thing is, I think I already explained this, but energy tanks fill you up to full health, including the energy tank that you just got, so you're at full health every time you get an energy tank, which is super, super useful. Which is why there are 8 energy tanks in the game, while you can only hold 6. But 2 of them are just full restores, if you manage to find them, that is. Am I that stupid? Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, I'm at 30, points of energy. I better go get some health soon. In this playthrough, there's never really a time where I have to grind for health or anything, or missiles. Except for that one part when I was getting the ice beam. Okay. So, you see those little lava seahorse things that are down there? I don't know their names. They're meant to spit fire in an arc. Now, I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console, and, I played it on the, Zero Mission port a few nights ago. How come those, like, maybe it's for power regions or something? Those seahorses never spit fire. Like, they're meant to, but I've never seen them do it. Like, in my, like, a few weeks ago when I first, like, did a practice run. And, like, now they're not doing it, and a few nights ago they weren't doing it. It's like, what the hell? I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm perfectly fine with, you know, seahorses not shooting fire at me. I mean, I don't know about you, but that makes me a little relieved. But you know, man, I don't remember being this low on energy when I recorded this. I recorded this on Monday, and it's Saturday at the moment, same week. Man, okay. I'm so excited to get to Prime. That'll probably be Let's Play number 49. Oh, that means I have to record it soon. Yes, I might actually record it today? Monday? Because it's a public holiday? Maybe? Hope so? I don't know. Long weekends are awesome, especially for recording purposes. There was, like, one time, I think, in, yeah, I think it was only, like, 10 weeks ago or something, where we literally... Also, did you see that? That enemy turned into a different enemy when it became unfrozen. Weird. But anyway, it's like, yeah, about 10 weeks ago, we got 2 long weekends in a row, and it was so awesome. I loved it. I got to do a bunch of recording and everything. I think I did. Yeah, I recorded a bunch of gold and silver. Oh, was that still going at that time? I don't remember. When did Gold and Silver finish? It finished like the 8th of May or something? I don't remember. I should search that. I'm not gonna search it up. I'm meant to be commentating on this. But anyway, because we've got the high jump boots and the screw attack, I am now trekking out, or going back out, to Brinstar, where I'll pick up another upgrade. The suit upgrade, which is called the Varia suit. Which doesn't give Samus her iconic shoulders, like massive shoulders, but it does give Samus, you know, a different color, which makes her look naked, and it's really, really weird. But anyway. So, let me talk about Brinstar for a second. Brinstar is basically 2 areas. I mean, like, Brinstar basically revolves around these 2 major hallways. Where you start from, if you just head right, you will end up in, the first hallway. Like, the major vertical hallways. And then, if you climb up a bit and go to the right, you'll end up in the second hallway. So where we are, we're right of the second hallway at the moment. And, you know, there's a bunch of other areas. So I think... Yeah, okay, so where we're going to now is at the top of the second hallway to the right. If you check out a map for Brinstar, yeah, you can definitely tell the 2 hallways. You know, in Brinstar, there aren't really a lot of items, because... I don't know, like, I think in this Let's Play, I only missed 1 missile expansion in Brinstar, and that was it. Otherwise, I'd completed Brinstar completely. Wow, that's redundant. But anyway, you know, it's just like Brinstar isn't very filled with much. I mean, Brinstar's still awesome, but you know, there's so much in here, right? I don't remember how many missiles we have at the moment. By the end of this Let's Play, I have over 200. It's because, well, in this game, you know, this game's actually, oh, we only have 10. Pretty impressive, right? But this game is probably like one of the easiest to 100% because, well, not in terms of like not thinking about the difficulty. This game's actually really easy to 100%. You know, because a bunch of the missile expansions and energy tanks are just hanging out in the open. Like, I'm dead serious. I told you about that one area in Norfair where okay, so it's like, imagine the vertical hallway from Brinstar for a second. Now imagine at the top to the left there's 3 doors. The bottom of those 3 doors goes to the ice beam, which, you know, if you've got the wave beam you want to switch back to the ice beam, you go there. The middle door leads to 3 missile expansions just sitting out in the open. You remember that first missile expansion we got? Now imagine 3 of those back to back, like in the same room. Like, that's actually so cool. I'm happy for it. Because, you know, it's so easy to get. And then above that, in the topmost door, is 2 missile expansions sitting right next to each other. It's just like, what? Why you do this? It's so good. So that is 25 free missile expansions right there. Alright, so I'm gonna destroy this little wafer, I think it's called. Wafer. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is I'm destroying these blocks, and then I'm gonna jump up on them at the right time. So this is what you need, well, not this here, but you're gonna need the high jump boots if you want to get this upgrade. Alright, so now I'm phased in between them, okay. So now you need the high jump boots in order to shoot that door open and then jump in. You can't do that without the high jump boots, which, you know. Man, the high jump boots, what? Okay, let me think. What Metroid games are they in? So, it's in Metroid 1, Zero Mission, Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid 2, I know they're not in any of the Prime games, I don't think Prime Hunters. They're in Metroid 2, they're in Super Metroid. Are they in Fusion? I think they are. I've played through Fusion only once. I mean, I love Fusion, but it's like, you know, I don't know, I don't know, the games where you play through. So that's 5 games with the high jump boots, all of them being the 2D platformers. Here we get the Varia suit, so now we have upgraded defense. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. The thing about, I don't know, I'm not that big a fan of the games, of the Metroid games where, you know, you're in a space station emulating a planet, which is Fusion and Other M. I don't know, it's just, oops, sorry, bumped the mic. It's just not as fun because, you know, it's not natural. It's all just brought on there. I don't know. That's just the thing that, you know, I think. Like, I would have loved if, you know what I really would have loved? If half of Metroid Fusion was on the, I think it's called the SRL station? No, what's it called? BSL station? I don't remember. The space station that you're on for most of the game. And the other half was on SR388, and giving SR388 new areas, unlike in Metroid 2 where it's just one big cave, pretty much. I mean, there are different areas, but they don't have names. They don't look any different. Well, maybe like tiny little differences, but you know, some color would have been great. Maybe go through sort of similar to Super Metroid, like going back through SR388. Like maybe you'd even see, like at one point you'd see the oh, what was it? Oh yeah, here's another missile expansion. And I missed. Maybe even seeing like the egg that the egg that the baby Metroid hatched from. That'd be great. But yeah, I mean, you do get a little glimpse of SR388, like at the beginning of Metroid Fusion, when Samus is trekking through it. Yeah, like when she's just walking through the caves and stuff. Like, I get that most of Metroid Fusion is just, well, I get that most of SR388 is just caves, but, like, that's not the entire planet. That's only one part of the planet. I mean, what about some other stuff? Like, say, maybe what's an area that Metroid's never, what's a, like, type of area that Metroid's never done? Huh, maybe, well, you know, this could be a game for before, Fusion, maybe after Other M, like a 2D game, such, like, where you explore SR388, because you can't exactly do it after Fusion, because, well, we dropped the space station into SR388, and it, sort of blew up the planet. That's twice. The planet's blown up. Or, if you want to count Dark Aether, I mean, that imploded, so that's 3 times. Phase from Metroid Prime 3. What else? I mean, there's not many planets that, Samus has destroyed, even though, well, she's destroyed 4. I don't know about any of the planets in Prime Hunters. Yeah, I can't think of any others. I mean, Talon 4 never gets destroyed. But, you know, that's sort of good, because I love Talon 4. Talon 4 is awesome. But, you know. Yeah, I can't think of any other planets that Samus has destroyed. I mean, there's been plenty of self-destruct sequences. Have I counted Zebus yet? I mean, like, that's the big one. So Zebus, SR388, Phase, Dark Aether. That's it. Pretty sure. I mean, well, again, never played Prime Hunters, and I know you go to a bunch of different planets in that game like you do in Prime 3. But, you know, I've never seen if any of them have blown up before. But anyway, are we getting to the end of the part soon? Yes, we are. We're about a minute 20 seconds away from the end of the episode. I just realized how long these episodes are. I mean, I don't know, these episodes seem to be a little bit longer than my, like, about a minute or two longer than the regular ones, because I usually try to keep the episodes around 20 minutes long. Then there are times where they just go way overboard or way underboard. Underboard? Whatever. Alright, so at the moment we're heading back to... God, okay. We're heading back to Kraid. Because, well, we're not heading back, we're going to Kraid. The first time we'll ever go to Kraid. Which is a pretty cool area. I love Kraid, and I love its music. God, I love Kraid's music. Alright, so... I mean, you remember this? You can go here as soon as you get them. I love doing that. And gotta go into more Fallout out a few times. But this is one of the first areas. This is the second room of the game. So yeah. Well, anyway, if you see a statue like that, that means you're going into an area where a boss is. But anyway, hey guys, it's been YT42, and I'll see you guys in the next part of Metroid.